In this video, I want to talk about the conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius to Kelvin. You might be wondering why the conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius and Celsius to Fahrenheit its conversion factor is an equation rather than just one number. In previous videos, we've talked about, okay, if I wanted to turn pounds into kilograms, I could just multiply my pounds by 2.2 pounds is equal to 1 kilogram. And this is just a single conversion. It's the number 1, but it's just a single number here, like a single factor ratio. However, when we want to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius, we have to use this equation. And I want to explain why we have to use an equation rather than just one simple ratio. Okay? So the Celsius scale and the Fahrenheit scale, they have a number of units between their freezing points and their boiling points. So Celsius, the freezing point is 0. And its boiling point is 100. So the difference there, the difference from boiling to freezing, is 100 units. Okay? And Fahrenheit starts at 32. Its freezing point of water is 32. And its boiling point of water is 212. So the difference in those units between boiling and freezing is 180 units. So you might think, okay, well that's my conversion factor right here. 100 Celsius over 180 Fahrenheit. Well, it sort of is. If I reduce that, I'll take away the zeros, then divide by 2. You get 5/9, which can be seen in this conversion factor formula. However, if you notice, it's shifted up. The Fahrenheit scale is shifted up 32 units. So we have to take that into account, and if we're converting Fahrenheit to Celsius, we must subtract the number 32 from our conversion factor. So that's a little bit of the reasoning behind the Fahrenheit to Celsius formula. You can even see it in this picture. The 0 degrees Celsius is around 32, or it is 32 on the scale. Let's move on to Kelvin now. So these two scales, Celsius and Fahrenheit. Celsius used to be called centigrade, if you ever hear that. Centigrade just means Celsius. These two scales are based on the boiling and freezing of water. The next scale we're going to talk about, the Kelvin scale, that's based on absolute zero, which is the temperature at which all motion stops. And you'd have to look at a science video to really get any kind of in-depth knowledge about that. That's as far as I'll go in this video. But I will show you the conversion. And the conversion is this. If I wanted to go from from Celsius to Kelvin, it is just a nice plus 273.15. Okay? So that's a 3. And that's how you would convert from Celsius to Kelvin.